Have you ever wondered how to create your own grid system for your web projects? Hi, my name is Bokhari, and in this video I am going to show you how you can create a rock solid unbreakable grid system of your own only using CSS from scratch. So let's show you the grid system. So this is the grid system I am talking about, and this is fully responsive and optimized for mobile using the mobile fast approach, minimum width. So this is the grid system we will be creating from scratch for you guys in this tutorial. So if you are interested, stick with me and find out how you can create this kind of rock solid, unbreakable, powerful grid system of your own simply using simple HTML and CSS without using any frameworks like bootstraps from foundation, zerbs things, so there is no framework works required to create this kind of powerful, unbreakable, rock solid grid system. So let's get started. Let's create this beautiful grid system from scratch. So I'm using brackets as my code editor. You can launch yours. So let's create a folder on the desktop. Give the folder a name. The grid, and grab this, drop it in here, and right click, new file, grid.html. So we have this bare bone completely empty HTML5. Let's put some HTML skeleton. Alright, you can write it down if you want. Let's make the text bigger, larger, so that you can see. So basically this is it, the bare bone structure of the HTML structure of the page. Save. First give the page a title. So it is going to be the 12 column grid system 2016. Okay, save. Alright, this is going to be our 12 column grid system of our own. Okay, alright, also let's see this in action. Okay, so we have our preview page in there live. Okay, that's that. Make sure you have the meta name viewport content width equals divided by initial scale 1 is there, meta tag. This is required for any web responsive web page, web application. Okay, so this is important, this viewport meta tag. Alright, so write it down, maybe pause the video, whatever suits you. Okay, so first what we are going to do is that we're going to build the HTML structure. Okay, so in the body I'm going to add a div with a class called grid, and within this div with a class name called grid, we're gonna have another div with a class name called row, and within this div class name with row, we're gonna have another div with a class name called call hyphen, and within this div with a class name called call hyphen, we're gonna have another div with a class name called call. Okay, and we're gonna type 12 column. Okay, and save. Alright, so just after the title we're gonna insert our style tag in there. So first we're gonna add the HTML. We're gonna have a property called box sizing. the value will be border box, and just after that we're gonna have add a body tag in there, and then in here we're gonna have a font family, mono space, and then give it a padding 0, margin 0, also give it a background color gold, save. Alright, looking great. Now let's style further. Let's style this structure. Okay, so column col, so col, so that you can see the visual implementation in there right away. Okay, so col, it will have padding 1 em, it will have a margin 8 pixels. This margin is very important. So in the column class, col class, this margin is very important, and it will separate the separate the columns and grids according to this margin. Okay, so this margin is very important. Okay, so you'll figure out once I put some more stuff in there. Okay, so give it a background color white. Alright, now you can see. Alright, and then also start it a little further, so give it a border radius around 3 pixels, box shadow, give it a box shadow 0 from the top, 1 pixel from the bottom, and 1 pixel radius, and give it a RGBA value in there 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 3.3. okay, alright, looking good. Also I want to change the color of the font, so color turquoise, yeah, and save. Alright, also text, make the text in the center. See, center, and that's that. Okay, looking great. Okay, so just after the body, we're gonna work with the grid class we created in here, the first class. And before that we need to add the asterisk key. It means any, comma, then asterisk key, then the pseudo element before, then comma, then the asterisk key, then this after pseudo element, after. It will have a property called box sizing, and the value will be inheriting from the HTML, so it will inherit this property and value from here, from the HTML. Okay, alright, so there's that. Okay, and then we're gonna work with the grid class, grid, and then it will have 100% width. Okay, and then it will have a max width. It will depend on your need, so I'm gonna give like 1100 pixels, and it will also have a margin 0 from top bottom and auto from the left side, left right. Okay, alright, and then the grid, and now we're gonna add the pseudo class in there, pseudo element in with the grid and row. So grid before pseudo element, then comma, dot grid after pseudo element, then comma, then row before pseudo element, then comma, then row after pseudo element, and they will have some property and value. Will be having content with the columns, and make sure you have a space in between them, and give it a display property, and value would be table. Okay, and that's that. And just after that we're gonna target the grid class, grid with a pseudo element called after, comma, then row after, and they will have a clear both property and value. so that any of the grid column will never overlap each other. Okay, that's the clear fix for the grid and row. Okay, anything within the grid and row will never float over any one of them. Okay, all right, so that's that. Now finally we need to work with this class call with a dash. Okay, so we're gonna have to have a attribute selector in there, square bracket. So class with a asterisk key, it means any class which is equals to single quote comma, double quote comma, both works. Call with the dash, so it means that any class that has this class name, okay, will have some property and value. So it will have a width 100%, it will always float to the left, and it will have a minimum height 1 pixel. Okay, save. All right, that's almost done. Our grid system is almost done. It's really so easy, so powerful. It's rock solid, unbreakable grid system of our own. Just bear with me. Okay, so finally we need to calculate the width value. So the column 1 will have certain amount of space width, column 2 and so on and so forth till until 12th column. Okay, so they will each have their own width in percentage. Okay, so we're gonna target this class attribute selector class that we have selected in specified in here. So column with a dash. Okay, so we're gonna target that. So call with a dash, so call column number 1. Okay, so column 1 will have this property and value. So it will have a width of how many percentage. Okay, so we're gonna need a semicolon in there and a percentage symbol in there. Okay, so we're gonna need to put the value in here. So how we are gonna grab that number, get the number? Okay, so we need a calculator for that. So we have our calculator. Okay, so basically we're gonna get the numbers like these. Basically the grid is 100%, grid width is 100%, so we have to, every time we have to divide 100 with the total column, which is 12 column. Okay, so we are gonna divide 12 column with 100, so it's with every one of them. Okay, so column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4 and so forth. So all right, so 100% 100 divided by the total column, so we are having 12 column, right? And this way you can have 16 column. So if you are having a 16 column grid system, so 100 divided by the 16 column, or 12 column, 100 divided by, so let's focus on our job in here. So we are creating 12 column grid system, right? So 100 divided by the total column is 12 multiplied by the current column number. So we are selecting column 1. Okay, so we select 1 and equals to this number, and this number is really big, right? So we only need to have 5 decimal numbers in the main number. Okay, so round number. So to get the number, we need to go to a site called this calculator soup, and we're gonna get the round number from here. Okay, so back to the calculator. So basically 100 divided by the total column, which is 12, multiplied by the current column number, which is 1. Okay, so we have this number. Copy this, put it in this online calculator, and make sure the 100,000th 5 decimal places is selected. Okay, this is important, and calculate, and then we have this round number. This is what we need to copy, get back to our code editor and paste it in there. Copy this line, paste it in there, change this column name to 2. It is going to be column 2. Okay, so column 2 will have a different number, right? So 100 divided by the total column, which is 12, multiplied by the current column, which is 2, and we have this number. Copy this, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, and we have this number, round number. Grab it, get back to our code editor, paste it in there. Make sure we don't have any space in between them. Okay, like so. Also copy this and paste it and change this column number to 3, and back to calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column equals this number. Okay, so getting back to the online calculator, paste it, calculate, and we have this round number, which is 25% exactly. So 25%, and then copy this line, paste the line, and change this column number to 4. The calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column, which is 4, and we have this number. Copy this, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, grab this round number, copy, get back to our editor, paste it, paste the number in the right place, copy this line, paste it in here, and then column 5, this will be column 5, the calculator. So 100 divided by the total column, which is 12, then multiplied by the current column, which is 5, equals this number. Copy this, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, grab this whole number, copy this, get back to the editor, paste it in the right place, copy this line, paste it in here, change the column number to 6, get back to the calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column equals this number. Get back to the online calculator, calculate, that's 50% precisely. Okay, that's that. Copy this line, paste it in here, change the column number to 7, and get back to the calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column number, which is 7, equals this number. Grab it, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, grab this whole number, copy, get back to the editor and paste it in there, copy this line, paste it in here, change the column number to 8, getting back to the calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column, and this number, grab it, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, and then grab this round number, put it in our code there, copy this line, paste the line, change the column number to 9, going back to the calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column number, which is 9, equals this number. Grab it and paste it in the online calculator, calculate, so it's precisely 75%. Change the number in our code, 75%, copy this line, paste it line, paste the line, and then change the column number to 10. Back to the calculator. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by 10 equals this number. Grab it, paste in the online calculator, calculate, and we have this round number. Grab it, put it in our code editor, and then copy this line, paste it, change this column number to 11. We're almost done. 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the current column, which is 11. We have this number, and then grab the number, going back to the online calculator, calculate, we grab this whole number, round number, copy, paste in our code, and we copy this line and change this column number to 12. So we will be done this time. Calculator, 100 divided by the total column multiplied by the 12 current column number, which is 12. So grab this number, paste it in the online calculator, calculate, which is 100 precisely. So change it 100%. That's it. So we're done with the calculator thing. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is our preview. Okay, so it will take effect just after this. Okay, so basically um, our column with dash and the column, let's break it up, break it down. Okay, so this is our main column, grid column, I mean the grid div, and within this grid div we have a div called a row, and within here we have these two classes, right? So divs, copy this, paste twice, change this number to 6 so that you can see that is column 6, and it should be side by side, right? It will be there in a moment. Okay, so um, so basically what we need is that we need to put the number in here. So we need to put 12 in the first one, so it's taking the full width, which is 12 column, and this will be 6 and 6, and there you go. You have our precisely fully working grid system in there. Let's finish it up by adding all of the grids in there. Okay, so that we can see and understand. All right. Okay, so moving on, so I'm going to copy these, paste it in there, and I'm gonna have 4 column. So we're using 4 column, so we'll need 3 of them. So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. Okay, copy. So that's our 4 column, 3 of them, and after that we need 3 columns. So 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, so we need 4 of them. There is, and 2 column grid, and that's that. We need 6 of them. 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. That's that. And finally we're using column 1, and we're gonna remove this text in there because it won't fit in there, and grab this div and paste it 11 more times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so there is our 12 column grid system. Okay, so that's our beautiful, unbreakable, rock solid 12 column grid system. It's really so powerful. You can build anything, you can create complex pattern system, column system, okay, grid system. It's really that powerful. So we need to take it further. Okay, so we need to see like this. Whenever we are in the mobile, it will pop up like that. Whenever we are in the larger like iPad, we will be having this kind of pattern, and whenever we are in the desktop, it will be like this. Okay, that's that. All right, so we want to get in there. So currently we have this, so we are in the mobile view. Okay, so we want to see like this in the mobile. Okay, so how we're gonna do it. Let's save our project. All right, we're gonna have to change some little bits and pieces. Let's remove this empty space. So we're gonna grab this number and we're gonna put this number in the media query. This is where the media query comes in. Okay, so we just cut the code. Now we're going to add the media query. Add media screen, and we're gonna use min width 320 pixels. Okay, like so. And within here, in this curly brackets, we're gonna have those values in there. Okay, all right. So basically, minimum width 320 pixel means from the infinity to 320 pixels. Okay, so basically from unlimited to 320 pixels, it will take these classes and this um, pattern. Okay, so we need to customize these classes. Okay, so column wide, WD means wide, so in from infinity to 320 pixels we need to add this class. Okay, column wide 1, column wide 2, column wide 3. Okay, like so. Copy. Let's copy these and paste it in every one of them. Just bear with me. If you are still with me, you will find out that this is a really powerful, rock solid, unbreakable grid system of your own using only this much code. That's it. This is so powerful. Save. Alright, so we need to copy this media query code and we need to add another media query. So we're gonna change these to 640 pixels, which is just the double of the 320 pixels. Okay, so from infinity to 620 pixels it will apply these classes. Okay, so we need to change these the wide version to medium version, MD. Okay, copy. Just bear with me. Medium 7, medium 8, medium 9, 11, medium 12. Okay, save. So we need to add these classes for each device width. Okay, so right now it's all taking 12 column full spaces, right? Because we have not specified the classes in here. Okay, so we need to add our classes in there. So wide column, first column is column 12, the wide version. All right, just bear with me. And then the second one, column wide version of it, 6 column each. There you see the change in there. So let's do it one by one. So let's keep the first two like this, 12 column, 6 column, and then let's change them like so. So we have 4 columns, 3 of them, right? So wide column, column three of them in here, basically 6, half of it. Is it so? Yeah. So yeah, so column wide 6, and last 4 will be column wide 12. Okay, like so. Okay, looking good. And then the 3 columns, we have 4 of them. So what we want, okay, 6 by 6. Okay, so 3 columns, we need to change them in here. Wide version 6, so call wide 6. Copy this and paste it. Copy and paste. So like so. And then second column will be like 6 6 6, half of the columns, right? Let's grab this. So from infinity to 320 pixels, they will have column wide version 6 pixels. I mean the width, column width 6, like so. We are just following this pattern, right? We want to create like this, and we are almost there. And for the 12 column, like these, so that will be 2, column 2. Let's put the column width wide version 2. Is it a 3? No, this, let's check it one more time. 2 of them. Okay, so 3 3 3. Yep. So column width, column wide, column 3, column 3 for the mobile pattern. Just bear with me. Column 3, column 3, column 3. Okay, that's what we wanted, exactly like this. Okay, so save our file. All right, so whenever we are in the from infinity to 640 pixels, we want to have like this. So ours is different, so let's get there. So to do that, we need to have, let's check the original ones. Okay, so 6 column, 4 column, 3 of them in there. So for the 4 columns, 4 columns, we'll need to add that MD classes. Okay, medium classes, column medium. We have added the column wide version. Now we need to add the medium version of it. So in here in the quote, call MD 4. Yep, that's that. Let's copy this, copy. So whenever they are in the medium viewport size, they will have like this. All right, this is what we wanted. So 4 of them, 3 columns, 4 of them, 4 columns, 3 of them. Okay, all right, and let's check the 3 column, 4 of them, 3 column, 4 of them. Okay, so 3 columns, we need to put 4 of them, like 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Like so. Alright, and we'll set for the 3 column, 4 of them in there, like so. Now the 2 column, 3 each in the smart tablet viewport size. So in here I need to put 3 of them, right? So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. Let's quickly copy paste. Just bear with me. It's really simple and so powerful, trust me. So that's that. We have 2 columns, 3 in each row, and exactly we have that. Now we need to get them, the single ones, in 2 in under 1 in here. So to do that, column 2 medium, and you can add additional media queries to support additional pattern system for different viewport sizes. Okay, and we'll add another media queries for the large window. Okay, so this is what we wanted for the iPad viewport. From infinity to 640 pixels, it will be like this, and exactly like this precisely. So once we hit the mobile version, it will be like this, and then pattern will change when it hits 640 pixels. From infinity to 640 pixels, it will be like this. Okay, now we want to get to the desktop version, and when we are in the desktop version, we want to have like this. Okay, like this. So everything will be like that, and 2 columns will be like this, 6 of them. 2 columns will be 6 of them. All right, now currently it's 3. Let's do it. So to do that, we need to add the media queries for that. So grab the number in from here, copy, paste it, and change this minimum width to 960 pixels. Save it, and also change this class name to small sm. Just bear with me. Almost done. Save. Now for the 2 column, we want to have call small 2. Okay, copy this, paste it in the classes. So there we go. Let's check this. So we have 6 of them side by side. So we have 6 of them side by side, 2 columns exactly. Now we need to put on the column 1 in single row, 12 of them. Okay, all right, let's do it. Just after this class, within this same quote, will be column 1 small, copy this, paste it, in there, and it will change accordingly and it will never break. It's that powerful. And you can add additional media queries to fit in your desired pattern system. And there you go. That's our fully responsive, rock solid, unbreakable grid system, 12 column grid system in no time without using any third-party frameworks. And I think it's really powerful. So this is where we wanted to be, and this is where we are, exactly the same. There you go. And whenever it goes to be beyond to 320 pixel, it will all stack on top of each other. Okay, that's the coolest part, automatically, because it's 100%. So there you go. This is our beautiful, rock solid, unbreakable grid system, 12 column grid system. And you can create 16 column grid system. You just have to divide, you just have to divide 100 divided by the column. Okay, if you're building 16 column, you just have to do it with 100 divided by your column. Okay, it can be 24 column, 16 column, 12 column, whatever. Okay, so 100 divided by the column and then multiplied by the column number 1 2 3 4 1 2 2 12 1 2 16 1 2 24, whatever your need is. Okay, so the concept is 100 divided by the total column, whatever it is. It can be 12 column, 16 column, 24 column, multiplied by the current column number. Okay, that's it. So there you go. I hope you would like this. Okay, what just happened? All right, zoomed in, right? So I hope you like this video tutorial. I hope you are benefited from this technique, and I hope I hope you build a better, your own personal grid system using only this amount of CSS. Let's make it small. All right, and that's it. So from this to this, and that's all you require to make your own grid system, personal, customized, beautiful, rock solid, unbreakable grid system, 12 column grid system. And that's it. And it is mobile first. We're using mobile first approach by using minimum width. Okay, so it is as powerful as that. So there you go. Have fun building your responsive, custom build grid system of your own. Okay, so you don't have to depend on any third-party plugin or frameworks, not at all. You can do it by your own. Okay, so it's really powerful. It's really that powerful. So have fun building it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you are benefited from this tutorial. I want you to be benefited from every one of my videos. Okay, so if you like it, please do share with others. This is important. This is so important to share. Okay, so if you find it helpful, handy, please do share with others. If you like this video, give the video a thumbs up, like, and please do write to me and tell me what is your experience with this tutorial and what you make with this. Let me know and give me a link maybe, so that we can find out that people are creating awesome stuff from the tutorial. Okay, there you go. I really appreciate your presence. I really thank you for being here, being with me with this tutorial. Is long, but still, in the end of the day, you have end of the tutorial, you have your personal own grid system. And how cool is that? And you can create really complex grid system pattern of your own. All right, it will never break in any browser. It's that powerful, and you don't need any vendor prefix code in anywhere. It's simple CSS. That's it. Simple CSS, nothing complicated. Okay, CSS, that's it. So there you go. Have fun. So take care, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, bye, see you in the next video, take care, bye, thank you.